It is June 29th, and the road to 10K in payouts has finally ended. You guys can literally go all the way back. You know what? I will show you guys. All the way back 7 months ago, I was just trying to pass a combine, had 4 more to go, and then after 7 months, just radio silence. 5 months after, I got 4 XFAs, but none of my accounts were actually getting paid. And then um, the rest of these, still no payout. Like all the way up until, let's see, yeah, all the way up to 1 month ago, May 12th, I believe, is when I got my very first batch of payouts because I was like hard stuck on all my accounts and I couldn't figure out a way to get paid for trading because I've been doing it so long, but I got no results. So I was at a loss of what to do. But then I found a Twitter post saying, just take your profit, take your payout, and play the house money. And then at the time, I was like, dude, this makes 100% sense. Because if I traded for all that time and I'm like break even, well, I thought it was break even. Realistically, I thought I should have been profitable. But the thing is, I couldn't believe that I was profitable because I had no results to show. Like all that time, like I'm gonna show you guys some of my journal entries that I've had from a year ago when I started journaling, July 28th or July 1st. Like I have it all written down. Oh fuck, I have some in here. I have some in this journal. Like dude, like this isn't just shit that I just fucking made up, right? Like, I've been trying to manifest this for so long, but the law of attraction is nothing without the law of action, right? And yeah, after I got my first batch of payouts, the momentum I had afterwards was fucking ridiculous because I removed all the limiting beliefs I had on myself, and I was like, dude, I'm not unprofitable anymore. I'm actually making money trading. And then after a certain point, I was like, dude, I don't really care. Like, whenever I enter my trades, I'm not trading out of fear anymore. I was like, back then I was trading to like try to prove myself. I am profitable. I am profitable. I'll prove it right now. But realistically, what would happen was that I was trading with so much fear that I was like scared that I wasn't gonna get paid, and if I held my trades to target, it would run back on me or stop me out all before I got paid, right? Or all before I hit target. Like I was trading like it was, and ultimately that really messed up my trading because it wouldn't let me. I couldn't hold my trade for shit, and then I'd trade either too aggressively, or I would trade too passively. Like I had all these problems, but after I got my first few payouts, it's like, dude, my time has come, and like all the way up until then, it's like I'm literally reading my prompts from a year ago. I'm gonna read it to you guys because for like a year, I thought I had that feeling of like, oh, I finally made it. Like I'm gonna, like I know what I'm doing now. Like I understand the strategy. Like all it not like I'm about to get paid, right? But for a whole nother year after that point, which was 2025 last summer, dude, I thought I was gonna quit my job at the place I still work at. It's probably gonna be a while until I quit because I'm trying to make trading my full time income before I quit. And it's like I have so much extra free time with trading that it's like I might as well work, right? I can't. Yeah. Anyways, I'll read you guys the excerpts. So, okay, July 29th, perfectionism. So many people get into a new endeavor expecting all of it to be perfect. Everyone sucks when they first start, but when people undermine their own work, they become discouraged and stop. They forget that to succeed, you must fail, and to be perfect, you have to constantly be learning from your own mistakes and improving on them every single solitary day. I started my IG reels, and it's laughable. Oh yeah, for some context, I used to have a fitness coaching thing, and I posted content every once in a while, but I realized that I didn't have what it takes compared to everyone else because I'm 21. I don't know if you guys can even tell, and even in my prime, it was like so hard for me to gain weight, and I was natural, and I didn't really have anything that stood out compared to all the guys that were roided up. So I was like, you know what? Maybe fitness coaching isn't my thing, but that was one of the biggest, like, monumental momentum. Fucking holy shit! That was a weird word jumble salad. But anyways, that was like the most pivotal part of my life because it introduced me to like the person who was like my age, and he was like doing all this shit, and he was I literally like resonated with his story because he was just like a young guy who like sacrificed so much stuff to try to make his online fitness coaching work. And yeah, he got his stuff to work, and he managed to get his dream car by like what 21. Meanwhile, I'm over here, no results to show, but all the stuff that he taught, and the stuff that I applied to my life, man, like I thought it was all for nothing, but I actually ended up using like now I'm starting to make more content because back then I quit, and that's just life. Honestly, I've tried so many different side hustles. Like I've tried SMA, copywriting, drop shipping. Like I've tried all of those, and trading was the only one that I like kept on running back to. But anyways, like even with all those side hustles, like I kept on failing and failing. Oh, and online fitness coaching, failing, and you know all of it taught me so many important lessons, and that's why it's like nothing was ever a waste. And I truly do believe that played like the most pivotal role when it came to improving my trading. But let me continue my thing. I started my IG reels, and man, it's laughable how bad they are right now. But I don't care because I'm learning. Right? You guys can apply this to trading too. See, like you guys see how like all this stuff I'm writing, it like you can really learn so much from it, and that's where I'm at. Where like even though I was doing stuff that was like unrelated to trading at the time, I learned like so much stuff that translated over. I have no doubt that I am improving because of my willingness to fail. Fuck what everyone else says. I wait. Fuck what everyone else says or think of me. I will find success on IG and make my online fitness coaching dream a reality. And obviously, you guys can see now I gave up on it, but I ended up making trading my reality. It already has happened, but first we will hit 10K a month, then 20K. And yeah, I had like a huge fascination with the number 10K because I thought, dude, a 5-figure month. Imagine that. Like you're not just making thousands where like everyone else is making that like out of college or like at their jobs right now. A 5-figure month. And I wanted to do it like myself. Like I wanted to be self-employed. I wanted to be the entrepreneur, my own personal brand. I wanted to be my own boss. Like I didn't have I refused. I refused to ask for permission for when I want to go on a trip. Like, do you guys see how nuts that is? And another story of work, it's like another thing that happens is we like whenever someone calls in sick, all the coworkers they start like fucking getting all skeptical, like, oh, is he actually sick, or did he call him because he's hungover, or like this and that. And it's like they're making all this stuff up, and it's like, guys, why can't we just accept that he called in sick? And if we really are like struggling for workers, why don't we just hire more, right? Like at the end of the day, who's paying us? Are we the ones that have to pay for someone else when they're not here? No, that comes out of someone else's paycheck. So why do we care so much? And it's just that work environment, like that moment specifically, is kind of what made me decide, like, dude, I'm really not trying to like work. Like working is good, but working for someone else and making their life substantially better when my life is substantially worse, I just can't fathom it. And now that I have like a girlfriend and stuff, I realize that I have more to hustle for, right? Like at first it was just me, but now it's like hearing about how my girlfriend gets treated at work, or like how her life is, and it's like, dude, I want more for us now, right? But anyways, I don't want to get too far off tangent. Yeah, so that's one of my excerpts. That was from July 29th, 2025, okay? Let's see what else I have. Okay, July 31st. This is when I told myself that all the trading was starting to click. It's starting to feel real now. I'm posting every day on IG Reels. I don't have the method down yet, and the content is pretty trash, but I will get it. Another thing with trading, my understanding has started to improve immensely. Find the higher time frame fair value first, then lean into the lower time frame. Your quality zones are outside of fair value. Dude, I can barely read my own handwriting. You were overcomplicating the entire process. And, I look back at it, and it's like, dude, I really was. Because I do the same thing now. Anytime I have a losing month, or fuck, not losing month, losing day now, I literally just go back to the basics. Where is fair value? Where are my quality zones? That's literally how simple my strategy is. But, anyways, it's fair value first. Where are we in the supply and demand curve? What is their profit potential? Then find the zones that are deemed cheap or expensive. And then I have a really good feeling for next week. I will continue building momentum off everything and compound it into something great. I can feel the fruition of my labor paying off. And that was July 31st. I still had no results to show back then. No payouts, no nothing. But you guys can check my Instagram. And literally, I'm saying the exact same stuff that these past few days. I'm like, dude, like, law of momentum. I just got to go. Like, all the stuff that I learned from fitness coaching and watching that one guy, dude, it is significantly translated over to how I trade and how I think now. And I honestly think that was the breakthrough I needed that helped me shift my limiting beliefs on myself. But anyways, here's another piece of paper. This was, end of 2025. Look, 10K month once. And then I had a lot of other stuff. 3K month from trading, 3K month from content creation. Be abundant, mindful, and grateful for my progress and consistency. 180 TikToks end of year. I only ended up getting 180 YouTube videos end of year. I ended up privating all my YouTube videos because I had another YouTube channel for fitness coaching, and trading actually, but I converted to fitness coaching, and I ended up getting all the way to like 30 or 60. I don't remember. Point is, I privated all of them because I was too embarrassed to keep it up. 1,000 followers on TikTok never happened. TikTok is useless. That's gonna be my goal for Instagram now. This is really old. This is a year, so all these are outdated. But just me having these on paper and being able to revisit them is like fucking mind blowing. 1K subs on YouTube, definitely not hasn't happened yet. Follow through a business plan, stay in shape. Fuck college. I still think college shit. Unfortunately, I'm so deep in now that I might as well just finish it. But yeah, I mean that's it for all that. Now I want to get into crunching the numbers because, again, I just can't fucking believe how far I've gone. Alright, so here we go. Let's start. And this is like minus taxes. Like, guys, don't let fucking these idiots say, oh, dude, you made $3,000 from trading. Well, you're self-employed, so you're an independent contractor, so you get taxed for like 30%. I don't even know the actual percentages, but it's like they try to like undermine your work by fucking saying some bullshit about taxes. And it's like, fuck you, dude. Anyways, 500 plus 500 plus 500 plus 700 plus 577 plus 638 plus 752 plus 764 plus 1169 plus 1185 plus 1320. Okay, and then we also want Lucid. Lucid, we got plus 1105 plus 1097 plus, and then it says I'm at 10,800 right now, but I've also pulled, what was it? I think it was 1,900 from my own personal account, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it was 1,900, 12,707. That is where I'm currently at in the amount of profit, or not in profit, from trading revenue. And this pretty much has all happened since May 12th. That was my first payout. And then another thing I like to add is my paychecks. In that, assuming 2 weeks, I might get like 1,000 something per paycheck. I get 2 of those a month. It's been 2 months now. Second paycheck's gonna hit. So plus 2,000 plus. Oh wait, I'm supposed to do another 2,000. So yeah, 16,707 in the past pretty much 2 months. I've made approximately $8,350 per month on average so far. Honestly, if we do just this month, I feel like I'm at like maybe, I don't know. Anyways, point is, that's where I'm at in the trading journey. The journey finally ends. What am I supposed to do now? What I'm supposed to do now is I'm just gonna talk more about how like I live, how I like all my dreams and goals and ambitions, because my dream car is a Z06 Corvette. And until I get that, I'm not gonna be satisfied yet, honestly. And yeah, my Instagram and YouTube, I just want to grow it more. I just want to eventually have a really strong personal brand, and yeah, I'm just gonna start posting more content of like how I trade and stuff, help other people out, and yeah, I mean that's really how I get my purpose and fulfillment in life. Like I've been talking about that for so long. I've had these dreams for so long, and we rounded out our numbers to be $8,000 a month these past 2 months. But I honestly think a 10K month is possible. So, um, so yeah, that's gonna be the next goal. 10K a month, and then eventually 100 grand, and then Z06 Corvette.